headset, so didn't realize I hadn't. And I'm like, oh, I can't hear anything. Hello, Wellington. How are you?
Hello, Holly. I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm okay. And how are
Okay,
you doing, Anna? Excuse me, Wellington.
sorry, your voice is good now.
Yeah, it is better. It's getting better every day. Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you. Yeah, and how are you doing, Anna?
I'm doing well, thank you for asking. I'm glad that
Excellent.
you are feeling better.
Yeah, every day better and better. So, hello, Daniel. How are you?
Hey Holly, I'm great. What about you?
Great. Very good. Now, are you the Daniel from Mexico
No, no, I'm actually
or
the Daniel
from
from
Uruguay?
Brazil.
From Brazil. Okay.
Yeah.
There, I think your name is very, very common in South America. Actually, it's very common everywhere. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
I think there are like 1,000 Daniels here in
yeah.
Brazil.
And in Verbling, at least there's five or six. So, all right. Well, today we're going to talk about retirement. Have any of you guys thought about when you will retire?
yes,
Yeah.
yes, a lot. But here in Brazil, is this is a little complicated because when you retire, they receive fewer benefits, fewer wage. So it's very complicated.
Yes, you do receive less money for
Yes.
sure. Yeah. Yeah. And Daniel, have you thought about retirement?
Yeah, I think my opinion is actually the same of Wellington. And
Mm.
I thought a lot about it, but I don't know if I'm going to have a good retirement because I don't know how it's going to be the benefits
Mm.
when the time comes.
Can you pay into a private retirement fund at all?
Not that I know.
Okay. All right. And Anna Carolina, have you thought much about retirement?
Well, it will take a long time. Um, but I am a civil servant, and probably my wage will be the same
Mm.
by the time
Oh,
when I
really?
will retire. Yes, I I probably I will lose just the amount for my productiveness, but
Huh.
it's not a huge amount.
Is
But
that real?
it will take a long, long time.
Hmm. Is that really typical for civil servants?
Uh, well, it depends on the city or um, which company. Uh, my gosh, how can I say? Um, w- was chosen by bidding. Can
Hmm.
I say something like that?
So say that again. Which
I
company?
did better typing. Which company was chosen by bidding?
Oh, okay.
Bidding.
So bidding. Yeah. Okay.
Is it
So
wrong to say?
no, it's totally fine.
Because
So.
the government uh, chose some companies.
Hmm. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right, Kako, how about you? Have you thought much about retirement?
I have thought about it
Hmm.
because I hope to retire in in 15 years.
Mm, okay. So so awesome. Okay. And So are you hoping to retire early, or is that the proper time to retire?
No, I hope to retire in proper time.
The proper
But
time.
in Brazil, we are not sure because legislation about
Mhm.
retirement is frequently being um, modified by the politicians. Frequently, they approve new rules, and new rules are always worst for the workers, unfortunately. Hey, teacher.
Holly, we can hear you.
I think her connection is is low.
Fade. Yeah.
Holly, can you hear us?
Yeah, I think she's having connection problems.
Yes. Let's do something while we wait for her.
Anna Carlina,
Okay, Holly.
do you know what this first picture has to do with retirement and all?
Excuse
Could
me.
could
What's her...
could you hear me, teacher?
Hello?
Hello, Holly. Could you repeat
Yeah,
what you...
did you guys? Yeah, I heard you, Kako. Did you not hear me?
No.
Yes. No,
Okay.
no. Now I can hear you.
Oh, did you guys lose me?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
we lost you. I'm sorry.
No worries. I went on to Sound and I said I was even.
No,
What
your icon. Um,
what did you ask me?
I could see your icon, but not hear your voice.
None of us. Teacher, what did you ask me to do? Could you repeat, please?
We lost her again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back.
Okay.
Teacher?
This is very strange. Okay. Okay, everybody. Sorry about that. So, Sound, can you speak? Can I hear you?
Yes, yes.
Okay. All right. Because I guess around the time that you guys lost me is around the time that I asked you, and so when I didn't hear anything, I just went on. So anyway, Sound, have you thought much about retirement?
Actually, I'm too young for retirement,
Hmm.
but I hope there is a package for the young people.
Uh-huh. So you're hoping that there will be a package for
Yeah,
retirement later on. Awesome. Okay,
yeah.
but you haven't
Early,
thought much.
we call it early retirement.
Early retirement. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping for is to have enough money for early retirement. So, hello, Julio. How are you? Hello, Julio. Can you hear me? Hello, can anyone hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, I hear you.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Now I'm paranoid. All right. Um,
Hi, hello everybody.
hi, everyone. Hi, Julio. Welcome. A question for you before we get started on this exercise. Julio, have you thought much about retirement?
Well, I try to avoid thinking about retirement and I think that I'm procrastinating a little bit about it.
Uh-huh.
And so in the class, cause I want to know what you guys think about retirement and what are your plans for it, and maybe I'll get a good idea for it.
Yeah. I think most of us haven't thought about retirement that much. I think Kako said he has because he'll be retiring in about 15 years. And most of us are very scared. So,
Yeah, very scared.
yeah, just I think very scared because like I know I think that's what I understood about the people in Brazil. You don't know if the money will be there. And that's the same as in the States. We're not sure the money will be there. But anyway, I'm still looking forward to retirement, and I want to retire early, but I have not planned for it, which is frustrating. I should have, but anyway. All right. So anyway, how do these pictures relate to retirement here? Anyone know? It says 401k on this first picture. Any idea?
That's an American
Yes,
program.
it's a kind of investment.
Yeah, it's an American, but I think does every country have a type of 401k? It's a private pension fund. Do your country?
Yes, yes, we have some.
Hmm. Okay. So
401k is a private fund?
yeah, it's a private pension fund, and
Okay.
there's several different kinds. 401k is one kind, but basically uh, a private pension fund, if you start paying when you're like in your 20s into a private pension fund, when by the time you're ready to retire, you can start pulling money out, and your lifestyle will not have to change because you'll be basically making the same amount of money or more than you were making when you were working.
Okay.
So, do you have private pension funds in Brazil?
Yes, we have is many kinds of private funds. For example, I have one in my that is related to my job, to
Uh-huh.
my actual job.
Mhm.
And but if I uh, uh, get out in the future, I have the um, I can continue put money there or
Mhm.
change for other.
Okay. You can pull it out and use it for others. So does your work contribute to part of it, and then you contribute
Yes,
part? Yeah,
yeah,
and that is similar to a 401k. In the States, a 401k is just the name of the product, but the companies could contribute usually 60%, um, and the employee contributes the other 40%. So, do they have private pension funds in Saudi Arabia, Saud?
Do you mean the salary for the retirees?
Hmm.
Yes, of course. If you retire with the after 55 years, you will get 100% of your salary that you get it when you on a duty. But
Okay. Now
but
that is not a private pension fund. That is the public.
mm, this
So private is over and above that.
over private mean private sector, not from government.
Yes. Yeah. And so there's the public one, which is in British English they call it the old age pension. In American English we call it Social Security.
Yeah.
Um, but then there's also if people do it right, they get the Social Security or the old age pension, which is what you're describing, and then they also have a private pension. So they have
Okay.
money.
Okay. It is safe if I deal with that kind of private sector,
Mhm.
maybe one day maybe it will be over or lose money. I don't know. How
Mm.
can they
Mhm.
how can they continue?
Well,
It's not
well,
true.
the private, for example, in most countries, like you said that you're going to get when you retire at 55, you will get 100% of what you made. In
Yeah.
most countries, in Brazil, for example, and in the U.S., you don't get 100%. You get a lot.
For how much percent? More than 100?
I think the connection of her failed again.
Uh, let's do something while we wait. Wellington,
Sorry.
wh-
Yeah.
where you at a class where we play a game when the teacher dropped out?
No, sorry, I don't understand it.
Uh, once before, during a class, the teacher dropped out, and we play it again. A game. We play it again.
Okay, but I think it's not
Where
necessary.
were you
Yeah,
there?
I think the problem is there. So if
I know. I'm just asking you if you would like to do something while we wait.
okay, okay, okay. Yes, it's a good idea. Uh,
Maybe a silly game, you know. You say a word related to the topic retirement, and then someone else say a word starting with the last letter. What do you think?
yeah, but, yeah, I think is a good idea.
Would you
But
like to begin?
yeah,
Would you
yeah,
like to kick off?
but Saud is was talking. I think he can
Yes,
continue.
yes. I'm talking about that kind of private sector because we don't have like this here in Saudi Arabia. I would like to ask you if you have that program in your country. Can you talk, please?
Yes, yes.
Do you mean a program from the government?
No,
Or
private sector, private sector.
yes, we have some. It
Okay.
depends on the company. There are a bunch of insurances and plans, retirement
Okay.
plans and things like that.
Pay you the monthly basis or what?
The monthly expenses. Uh, Wellington,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
would you like to say something?
Um, so it depends. For example, in my case, I contribute with 5% of my wage every month, and the company contribute with other other 2.5%. With the amount in the end, it will be not too much, but I think with the amount of the government, I will live I will live a little better than the others. And of
Oh,
course,
I
sorry, and
I
go ahead.
401 401k is saving program in it.
Sorry, I don't understand.
I think it is a savings program to save money from your salary.
Yes, the private sector, they generally a group of person they gather, put money in something in a bank. The bank invest in the market, and every month we putting the money in the in this we deposit the money, or the money is discount of your wage, and in the end we will get a quantity. Uh,
An
uh,
amount.
yes, I answer your doubt. I'm not sure. Doubt.
Yes, yes. I just reading for that program. They say your contributions are tax deferred. Your 401k contributions are deducted right from your paycheck and go directly into your account before taxes are withheld. So if
Uh,
your salary is $50,000 a year and you contribute $3,000 to your 401k, you will pay income tax on $47,000 next April instead of entire $50,000.
Welcome back, Holly.
I understand, South, but the taxes here is different because if I contribute with, for example, $3, for example, the taxes are different. I generally I don't have taxes because I am depositing. I contribute for my future.
Mm.
So this contribution is good. It's good for me. It's good for the government, and we don't have taxes for to do this.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. I'm sorry. It looks like my internet connection decided not to work. So I apologize for that.
No problem. This is an international problem, not only in your internet connection. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We have a
Yeah, it
problem.
truly is. Everybody, I thank you. Everybody has that problem sometimes. So, yeah, so you're explaining I don't know what I missed, but you're just talking about the pension systems between the different countries?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I know that in the States, for example, they base the pension that you receive or the Social Security on your last 5 years. So if you're not very successful, the last 5 years of your career, your pension will
Holly, we are not hearing you.
Her connection again. Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
Let's try to carry on the lesson by ourselves.
I think there is a hacker who hack our teacher connection.
No.
I suspect you, Anna. Are you hacker?
No, of course not. I'm long for her class. But let's carry on. What can we do?
Yeah, yeah. For example, we have the
Questions?
yes the questions. I can answer the
No, ask Saúde, then uh, Saúde ask you, then you ask me. Let's do that, okay? I will ask you.
okay.
Or no, you choose someone to ask the first one. Go ahead.
Anna, what are your goals before you retire? Yes. What
I
are your goals before you retire?
Okay. Before I retire, I would like to climb my career ladder to get more certificates, to enroll at oral health specialization, to get some raises and things like that. But I am still up in the air because my husband has been thinking about to move to the US, so I'm not sure what the future will hold.
Okay.
Okay. Um, Now I
Holly,
will ask you.
Holly, you are
Holly,
there?
can you hear us? Holly? Holly? Let's carry on. Okay. Uh, all right, Veriton. What would be a perfect retirement for you?
For me, is to have the money to spend with my medicines. Can travel one time one time overseas for um, two one time per 2 years, yes, abroad, is pay um, the healthcare without worries, and of course not count the coins. I think is the better retire for me. Do you understand me?
Yes, I understood you. You'd like to have a retirement plan with a medical insurance, with enough money to travel. Holly, can you hear us?
No.
Holly, Holly. Hi. Oh gosh.
Yeah. Sometimes this happen. Tell me about your plans. What is the best
What
retire for you?
what would be the best retirement plan for me?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, a plan, a retirement plan, that I wouldn't have to pay a lot of money monthly, just a small amount. Um, a plan that would allow me to retire early on and receive the same amount that I received when when I worked. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, but this is for you. Is a little. I think is this is accessible, more accessible,
I'm not
because
sure why.
yes, it's depend the politicians, depend the situation, but for us that work in private services
I
and
am a civil servant. I
uh,
also work for the government.
yeah, no, yeah, but I work in a private sector, private.
Oh,
So
okay.
so for us is a little more difficult because more harder is harder because we don't know what will happen tomorrow. I work at a bank, so since I work there every year, the, the people, the person can get afraid with the fires because the banks they spend a lot of money in technology. So every day, every year, we have um, fewer people working in the agencies, working at the background. Um, the people are changing for machines.
I see. Um, yes. In my case, um, Angraprev is the company who is in charge of our retirement plan, and um, it is written there that we probably will receive the same amount.
Yes, yes, I agree with you. Like sometimes the people ask me or talk me that I will um, I will work for a public sector for a public company. But if the company is related to uh, different um, area, like different than, um, for example, health or um, uh, like I don't know the word, judiciário.
Hold on. Let me try to remember. My gosh, the mm,
Justice related to the justice, for example, to the justice or policy.
judiciary, the judiciary power, I
Yes,
guess.
judiciary power. Yes, judiciary power or policy or something like that. I think everyone that is working in different companies can lost the right to receive the